Hi everyone, welcome to the presentation from Team Uniform showcasing our app Zoom into Books. First though, some background for the app. Printing high resolution illustrations in books can be costly, especially when only a few copies will be made. Instead, publishers often choose to print lower quality versions, but how can we still bring the original content to readers? Some options are using QR codes or printing links on pages. However, these can ruin the feel and you can't change the content later on. Our solution is Zoom into Books, an Android app employing augmented reality, AR, and optical character recognition, OCR, to connect both illustrations and text in the books to resources, be that an image overlay, a video, a web page, or even audio. To make the app, we developed a management console for publishers to manage book resources. On the app, as well as creating the UI, we have employed both barcode scanning and server-side search to identify books. Then, we used AR Core and an OCR module to form our Trident engine that performs the detection of illustrations, text, or tags, and to show the corresponding overlay or resources. Finally, we made an API to allow the app to retrieve book data straight from the database. So now, onto some demos displaying both the back end and front end of the app.
So, welcome to the Zoom into Books app. We've got two options on the main screen. We can either select a book, we can search for it on the database, or we can in fact scan the barcode on the back of the book to open it. And you can see here it's already detected that this book is a computer graphics textbook. And once we've done that, we can continue to open up the AR scanner. And what that lets us do is we can go to some page which has a resource attached. So for example, we've got this long description on convolutions. And let's say, I want more information about it. So I put the page in the viewfinder and boom, it shows up a page that the URL that the publisher has actually linked to this page. Or we can go back, we can maybe scan something else. Here's an image which is in black and white because the publisher can't afford to print all the books in colors. But it's an example of graphics shading, so we'd really quite like to see that in color. And what we can do is we can set the image to be AR, and what this does is it will overlay the color high resolution image on top of the original. And if we select that, that will bring up a proper window with the image, and we can see, for example, if we have some artwork, we can see the high resolution version. We can export it and save it to the phone. That's essentially the app.
So you work for a publisher and you want to augment your book using our service. You'd log into our console and come to Manage Books. From there you can add a new book. However, for the sake of brevity, we've already got a couple uploaded, so let's have a look at this computer organization in design. Once we're on the edit page, we can edit some details about the book. We can view the book. We can even delete the book. But what we want to do is link some resources. So again, we can add some new resources, but to keep things short, we've already got a couple uploaded. We have this RISC-V specification, which is actually an external web page. And we have this nice picture of an IBM office, which will be displayed using the augmented reality. So we'll select both of them, and then we need to choose some triggers. So we're going to use this same picture, which I actually took from the book, and we'll choose a couple of pages. So when the user scans either that image in the book or the text on either of those pages, they'll be shown these resources. They can follow the link to this website, and this picture will be overlaid onto the book directly. So press link resource and it will generate some data that the app needs to work. Now, a note about the technology I used for this. It's all written in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript on the front end. There's no frameworks or anything. And the back end is PHP with a MySQL database. And the API that the app uses to interact with the database is just written in Python and uses Flask. And so that's all successfully linked, and the user can now enjoy their fully augmented book.
And there we go. Thank you for watching from all of us at Team Uniform.